What's up, geniuses? Welcome to For the Record. I'm your host, Rob Markman. Now, today's guests are special. When you talk about hip-hop music in 2021, when you talk about hits, when you talk about trends, when you talk about influence, when you talk about trap, when you talk about culture, you cannot have a conversation without bringing these brothers' names up, okay? Some of the most influential artists of our generation. Their new album, Culture 3, is out now, is here, and they're going to talk all about it. We got Quavo, we got Takeoff, we got Offset, Migos. Welcome to For the Record. How y'all doing, brothers?
What's going on?
What's happening? What's happening For the Record? Set this record straight, my guy.
Let's go. Yeah, we here to set the record straight, man. Culture 3 is out now.
Three-way, the trilogy.
I love the fact that we get to talk about the music with y'all because I think y'all have influenced so much with the way that we listen and hear music today. And I just appreciate when I see y'all talk about the music, the bars, the beats, how you put it all together. Y'all are obviously stars and celebrities, but today ain't about that. Today is about, just these bars.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, man. We glad to be dissecting these bars. You know what I'm talking about?
Let's get it.
Mad scientists, man.
Culture 3. We've been waiting a long time for this. The end of the trilogy. So it's what y'all aiming for? You know what I'm saying? Like knowing that y'all gonna close this chapter, y'all gonna start another one later. But what were y'all aiming for to kind of close out this Culture 3?
Finish it strong and with a statement project, you know what I'm saying? With a well-respected project that was that footprint in the ground. We some big stuff was our foot in the pavement. Yep. You know what I'm saying?
And once again, we back with a vengeance. We back with a chip on our shoulder, ready to straighten it.
And like my boy Pop and Cho said, man, we aiming for the moon and the stars.
Quavo, you talk about this chip on your shoulder, and for one, I love to hear it because the hunger, just the shit talking, the bravado. And then as a fan, too, it kind of makes me sad that y'all feel that way or y'all forced to have to feel that way. Takeoff, I'm going to start with you because I feel like you really just Handle My Business is one of the songs. And I wonder, do y'all really feel like y'all got y'all just due? Like you have a bar in there and you say, take the game and hold it for ransom until they give me my answers on why ain't win they Grammys and get in the jet we demanded. You really feel like y'all just not getting y'all just due? Like you just start off, take the game and hold it for ransom until they give me my answers. Like,
I mean, yeah, man, you feel me? They always have counted us out, you know what I mean? We're a group. They don't say you know what I'm saying? They don't put us in the list of the top 10, top 5 just because we're a group. They count us out. The freshman list, you know what I mean? They just, we the, you know what I'm saying? I feel like we're the underdogs. You know what I'm saying? That's okay. That's cool because we're going to come out on top every time.
And they always look at us as 3 and they always comparing us with each other. And why they don't just combine us as one and speak as Migos as one artist? Because that's what need to be. You know what I'm saying? That's what need to be compared, and that's what people need to be saying, because when you break us apart, we still do magnificent things, but when we together, we like Megatron. You know what I'm saying? We like a big machine. So when you speak of us, I think you should just say, you know what I'm saying, Migos is the greatest. So when you see the Mount Rushmore is 3 of us, but you got to put us on there, my guy.
So you seen the Mount Rushmore. So you think with the Mount Rushmore, it should be 7, like it should be one spot with 3 faces on it for the Migos at least.
For sure. Or just 3, or just the whole Mount Rushmore.
Or just give us all the spots.
You see, the album cover is really one favorite in 3. Just merge that right there in the Mount.
Nah, I'm with that. Look, the influence is undeniable. The things that y'all have brought to the game is undeniable. I want to go one song that stood out to me kind of right away. Well, first of all, the first song that stood out to me right away was Avalanche, the intro. You know what I'm saying? Where y'all jumped on that soulful, Papa was a Rolling Stone vibe, but put them drums under it and got it moving the way that it needed to move. Why'd y'all want to start the album with Avalanche like that?
Well, we were just, you know what I'm saying, feeling very cultural, man. We felt like we should grab something from back in the day that was hot and that was the culture back then and see if we could put our twist on it. You know, Migos always get that we can rap on anything vibe. We can make a song out of anything. So me and Darrell, we cooked that beat up and it just started flowing. And I felt like, you know what I'm saying, we wanted to give them some, you know what I'm saying, some good lyrics and really put some rap shit on there. You know what I mean? I feel like that's our taste of when we go lyricist / hip hop and just really like give them that type of feel. I felt like we was leveling up on that, like some growth. You feel me?
Nah, the growth was apparent on that one. The growth is also apparent on Antisocial, and I wanted to ask you about that. That's featuring Juice WRLD. Rest in peace to Juice WRLD. Did y'all do that record with him while he was alive? Because I know there was another record that was teased between Migos and Juice WRLD called Was Bracken, but I wanted to know about Antisocial. How did this one come together?
Yeah, he was alive.
Yeah, he was alive for sure. He was alive, man. He had did it with Murder. Him and Murder, and I think Takeoff had recorded the record originally, and then Murder was gonna use it for his project, I think like a year ago, and then we just told him that shit too hard, bro. Like we need to finish that whole record, and that's what we did, and that's a special piece. That's a special record. That's like put your lights up for anybody you lost, you know what I'm saying, type of record, and I feel like that record gonna move mountains.
And I talked to him too. He called me after he heard the record. And, you know what I mean? Like, he a legend, man. He's great. So this is a masterpiece.
Nah, for sure. And I think your verse is so special because y'all are all open and honest about y'all relationships, y'all ups, y'all downs, how drugs come into play and stuff like that. And you say, yo, when I'm in my feelings, I pour me some codeine just so I could feel it. No doctor, no nurse, or pharmacy needed the way I prescribed it.
No doctor, nurse, or pharmacy needed the way I prescribed it. Pray I don't get cursed, rebuking the demons with the Holy Spirit. You know what I mean?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you really get to the heart of the matter. But you kind of bring it in the end when you say they want us to stop taking drugs, but ain't nobody stopping the killing. Why?
Talk about it.
Yeah, talk, man.
Hey, that boy, I'm saying, you feel me? I think that speak for us, you feel me? Speak for itself. Everything I said in there, you feel me? That's what's going on, and that's what's, you know what I'm saying? That's how, you know what I'm saying, everybody feeling that type of way, but that's what's going on. And it's so much, you know what I'm saying? People don't know how to cope with certain things, so, you know what I mean? They go off and do it, you know what I'm saying? Whatever they, you know what I'm saying? People get judged, and people don't know what people going through, whether they lost somebody or they've been, you know what I'm saying, like going through something when they was a child or overcoming anything. So it just, you know what I mean? It's just, you know what I'm saying? That's how it was. I said what I said.
Stopping the killing. All right.
And ain't nobody stopping the killing. So I'm saying, y'all talking about all this and that, and we know who, you know what I'm saying, really, you know what I'm saying, doing all the, you know what I'm saying, providing everything. So ain't nobody stopping the killing. But y'all want us to stop doing what we doing.
That's strong right there.
Nah, I thought that was a real powerful message. I think it's something too, especially again that this generation need to hear, because you know they either getting preached to like, hey, y'all shouldn't be doing this, stop doing. But coming from y'all, it's like y'all went through it, and especially the way you lay it out in your verse, it's relatable. So when they get that message, it's like, damn, well they going through it like we going through it. You know what I'm saying? They feeling the same thing we feeling. You know, Quay, you talking about I lost my dog to fentanyl. Like, you know, and you talking about Pop Smoke, rest in peace, which I could put him under my wing. Like, there's a lot of pain. For my dogs, give me a call, I'ma fall through. I need the same in return when I call you.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, I was just speaking facts. I lost my partner, Show. He was a barber over on the north side. He, you know what I'm saying, he was cutting us up ever since we were like 13 and getting us right for prom. And then when I came out with the record, Thank You Poppin' Xanax Balls, but it's fentanyl. In my previous album, the fans thought I was talking about Lil Peep, and I lost one of my, you know what I'm saying, one of my close friends. So
and I'm a Lil Peep fan, by the way, you know what I'm saying? He'll go. You know what I mean?
Just to straighten that up. And for sure, I wish I could have put Pop up under my wing, because, you know what I'm saying, that was my friend. And whatever he wanted to know, I always told him and learned. Whatever Steven Victor was kind of like, you know what I'm saying, on him, he'll call me and we'll talk about stuff like that. So, you know what I'm saying, I wish I could have. And I think, you know what I'm saying, and when I say I want the same in return, when I call you, I want everybody to put me up under their wing. I want somebody to teach me something. You know what I'm saying? I want the people to show me something, because I'm always sharing light and I'm always inspiring others. So I just want the same in return when I call you.
Does it feel like that you get that same? Because sometimes as leaders, and I know y'all all support each other, but sometimes when you kind of the leader of your crew or the head of your family or the breadwinner, you know, they say heavy is the crown. So a lot of people will call you with their problems, right? And you'll try to help the best that you can. But who do y'all call when y'all need to lean on somebody? Like, where does that support come from?
We call each other. It's three of us. You know what I'm saying? Some artists be out here by themselves and going through it. You know what I mean? So You know what I'm saying? They'll hit us up and see how we did it, because it's 3 of us and it's 3 different emotions, and we know how to deal with it. So I just lean on my brothers whenever I got some problems, and vice versa.
I can talk to my brothers about anything.
Anything.
You know what I'm saying? Anything. I ain't got to hold nothing back.
I think it was so important to talk about this and have this conversation. Set, recently in the interview with Billboard, you was quoted as saying, I want to make sure I get the quote right, and then we'll talk to the intent. If you go back in time and listen to the music prior to 2013, the cadence and the flow didn't matter. People get away with not saying nothing as long as the cadence and the flow are good. And I feel like we created that. Now, did you intend, because some people took that as you saying, well, the Migos aren't saying nothing. And I just want to be clear that you intend for that, because obviously we talk about a song like Antisocial, and there's a lot of something in there. You know what I'm saying?
No, I was saying creating the cadence, like the cadence that we created on top of a beat. A lot of these other artists getting away with not really saying too much, but the whole thing was that we started this cadence. And I seen other people was trying to like name other triplet flows. You know that it's always been a triplet flow, but the cadence on how we was on top of beats, the bounce that we come with, jamming what you said earlier, jamming a whole lot of bars into one. We started that. It wasn't prior to music. If you go back to music 2013, you will not hear that bouncing.
The problem is they were just
those songs.
And they think it's mumble rap.
Yeah,
they think
bars
it's mumble rap.
It was too many bars.
Y'all can pick out any lyric from each verse, anybody's verse, and we can tell you every last bar we said. Ain't no mumble rap.
That's why they came in saying it, because it was
from the time we came in.
New. It was nothing. It was. That's a new name, right? But it came from the flow. You had never heard that how that Versace like that you've never heard a cadence like that. I haven't. I know you haven't. It's not a time and presence in music like that you could go back to, and it's just like that. How we did.
It changed, just and everybody, found a new wave of recording, you know what I'm saying, and laying down the cadence, and it changed the game. It changed the world, you know what I'm saying. First, if you're gonna pop off, if it ain't a Migos flow, you doing a crazy melodic record. So it's only 2 ways right now to even make it, and it's been like that for the last 7 to 10 years.
Nah, that's real. Look, to me, it's undeniable. When y'all came through with Versace, the game definitely changed. If you ask me, I think if you ask a lot of people, music aficionados, Migos are game changers. It's undeniable. I want to talk about having our way. Obviously, we just talked about Versace a little bit, right? And, I remember being at Birthday Bash backstage and seeing Migos and Drake and wondering what was happening with y'all all in that moment, because it felt very big. And then y'all giving us big moments ever since, a bunch of collaborations, a tour happened. But having our way, I want to know about this record. How did this one come about?
Oh, man.
Boy.
We just told him we need him. We need him to come in. Let's do it. We got to do it. He was dropping CLB, so he was telling us the night he had went 1, 2, 3. He was like, shit, this the build up to my shit too. So he was like, we all, you know what I'm saying, we all gonna go like Culture 2 first, then we going CLB. But I need this one on y'all shit to go crazy. I need to have my way on this one. So that's how it went down. We locked in like that and made having our way.
We got Versace, you feel me? Legendary. Got Walkie Talkie, you feel me? Every time we come, you feel me, together, it's legendary. So
for real.
So we had to do it for the trilogy. You know what I mean?
And then we love performing with each other.
We had the Big Dog tour.
For sure. So when we perform, we always gotta have a song that we did. So if we on tour or if he on tour, we gotta come out and rock the stage together.
Well, a whole lot of collaborations on this project for sure on Culture 3. One that stood out to me that I wasn't expecting was Justin Bieber. And then when I actually heard the record and knowing how the Migos have grown musically, I'm like, oh, Bieber makes sense.
Bieber, real man. Shout out. He just sent me a painting. He did. He painted a painting on me without asking. I ain't have to ask him nothing. He sent it to me. It was dope too. Shout out my boy, man.
Yeah, that's my dog. That's my brother, man.
Yeah, legend.
Yeah, for sure. The record is crazy too. It's crazy. It's that beautiful feel where we talking to a beautiful lady. I don't think Migos haven't did that yet. You know what I'm saying? We ain't slowed it down in a while for the beautiful women. We got to take care of our women. So we put one on there especially for the ladies. And
yeah,
I had to call my boy JB.
We got to grab beef to float on that thing.
Nah, man. Like, this is hard, man. I just wanted to stop to take a little bit of time with y'all and dig into this record, man, and so people could watch this interview and maybe get some more understanding. Or, you know, if they hadn't heard it, like, pique their interest, man. But, I mean, y'all got type shit with Cardi. That verse is fire. Like, she went off. Modern Day is another favorite. Road Runner is dope. I feel like y'all just talking about y'all come up and how y'all came up. You know what I'm saying? You know, Set, particularly you talking about saving my money, my vision was tunnel. I remember when I thought 100 was something. You know what I mean? And I tore through the streets, it's hurting my mama. I heard the beat and the millions start coming. Like, talk about the come up a little bit too, man, because we really seen it from the beginning.
Coming up, growing up, finding your own way, trying to build your own rules. And, you know, I had to get out there in the field one time to see what I wanted to do in life. And you know how you go through things. I've been through situations in my life, had to sit down, and I seen the pain through my mama's eyes, and it was the choices I made. It was nothing she did. You know what I'm saying? So, and I remember thinking, I remember when I was about like 18, I used to be like, man, I can't wait to have 100,000. I'm gonna be rich. Man, it ain't really no money, you know what I'm saying, going through succession. And you got to save that cheddar, you got to save your bankroll, it's gonna save you. You know, so I got kids, so you got to save the money, put the money up, escrows, and get them different accounts put up so them kids are straight.
That's dope. Nah, man, listen, when this thing finally blow over, man, I would love for y'all to come. You know, next time you're in New York, come to Genius, man. We could sit in this room, we could chop it up about records, we could chop it up about lyrics. But I just want y'all to get the credit that y'all deserve. And it kind of hurt me to feel like y'all don't get it. But, you know, y'all some of the greatest, man. Y'all set trends. Y'all really inspire a new generation. And I just want to make sure y'all get y'all flowers while y'all still here, man. And Culture 3 is a dope body of work, man. So congratulations.
Appreciate it, my brother. Thank you.
And I appreciate everybody who's watching. You know, this is For the Record. Y'all know I get in the comments every week. Culture 3 is here. So jump in the comments. Let's talk about your favorite records off the album. I'm going to go in there. I'm going to debate with y'all. We're going to talk about our favorite bars, our favorite beats, and all of that. So until next time, catch us on For the Record. Peace.